people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 24 of Fierce Wright, Trials and Tribulations. Last time, we did some investigating. We talked to John Armstrong, found out that he was being accosted by the mob. And basically, we visited Tenderlander, the place that he's got his money from. Met Violetta, whose name I constantly get wrong. I played this game for years. I've dealt with this series for years. But yet I get Violetta's name, I pronounce it wrong as Viola. So anyways, let's get a move on. I think we'll find Kudo right here.
There he is! Oh, Genie's back, being the pigeons again!
There, take this! And this! Get out of my park!
Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why? Hello, old man!
What are you doing, Maya?
Huh?
Hey, he just turned back on us!
I'm not surprised. I bet I really heard his pride in court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo!
Pigeon!
Look, we really need to talk to you, alright?
Out with the demons! In with good fortune!
Ow, see, it's just splinters. Painful.
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Yeah, listen to that theme. It's a very catchy theme, I have to say. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the servant girl's backside that I can't remember her face. A filthy depraved animal who's into straps. What kind of fetish even is that? Who would be into straps?
No, not at all.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw the waitress put it in. She put in some white powder into the young lady's Javachino.
We hear you.
And another thing, the young lady was wearing an earpiece on the same size as the lens of his broken spectacle.
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you tell me what to do. I kill 50 people in the war on poverty. Don't you take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this.
Embroider.
You said you were a craftsman, right?
The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Surely not that.
I got on a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. You hear me? I become an embroiderer. I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole, OBJECTION!
In that case, you could be a good son. Really, Phoenix, take this man under your wing.
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside. It's ready to burst out.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up, which I do. As much as you want to say cut in, you gotta suck it up. Guys, I better let him talk. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then.
Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good for now is running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some breadcrumbs, take the dog out for a walk, granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. Pay your taxes, geezer. What am I, some sort of two-bit community handyman?
Well...
Buy some bread, now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some city pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at the restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't... Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at the restaurant? Hold up, by restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did! The very day that young brat was poisoned.
What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad just slumped over the table. The servant girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast. I was a bit of days, you see. Then the owner shouted to me.
Excusez-moi, you call the police!
Call them yourself, I should have said back. But I didn't think of it then. All I want to do was run terror from that pink blob. I ran away as far as I could. Or if my leg could take me.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
You call them on your cell phone?
God, do I look like I'd have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course, like any decent human being would.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know, wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
But 5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened.
Yes, sirree, the owner was a Tribune on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance, but you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
Wait a minute! If that's the case, there's more! I've got more to say! Oh yes, I remember something else!
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
It's not my fault! You're the ones to blame!
You could have at least told us before we got to court.
Is that really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggey was unconscious. Which leaves that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Ah!
Oh, sure! You go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead.
We need to get more details about what exactly happened from Maggey and from Mr. Armstrong. I believe we have to go to Blue Screens Inc., but I'm just going to check to see if we can go to the detention center. Because before we can do everything we need at Blue Screens Inc., we're going to need to get it confirmed that MC Bomber is actually a computer virus.
Oh, Mr. Wright!
Hello, Maggey. So they finished questioning you?
Was it just unbelievable court today, sir? I'm gonna say an all-night blog about everything that happened. I'm gonna... It's sad, though. I have to take over my blogging the blogging from Weekend Blogger 86. I mean, he got arrested, apparently. He's gone.
Yeah, Luke's in jail. He's blogging. To my fellow readers of the week who read weekend blogs, salutations and greetings. I have been incarcerated, but that would not stop me from enjoying the weekend. For you see, the weekend, it comes and it goes, but it always comes, no matter where you are. It is like the night and the day. When you are alone in a room, does the night go away? No, the night comes and the day comes too. So that is why I will enjoy the weekend in prison. I bribed a guard with $5 and a twizzle stick, and I got a computer. I used my silver tongue and my tips on bird watching to sway his views.
Weren't you scared? His face haven't gotten go there.
Okay, that was a bit hard. I'm surprised I didn't cough at that.
Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man.
Well, he was all over the place with his testimony.
He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident anyways.
Is it possible that she's the one misremembering things? Oh yeah, I've got something you're going to love.
Really? What is it?
A lunchbox, just for you. Here.
Wow, a lunchbox! Weenies too! I can't believe it! Thank you, sir! Did you make it just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe! Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe! He's very worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort when you're making this too. I can't accept it. Detention's and rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Hey, come on, Maggey. Don't be like that.
The rules are the rules. I'll lock you up if you break them.
Somehow, when the next captain witness says that, it seems a whole lot scarier.
And anyways, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can join with Mr. Wright. But...
She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste.
But, I guess so.
Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya.
Well, how was it?
That hit the spot! I love weenies!
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. I know you used to be in the police force, but I'm incarcerated now. I don't pick up much information here. All I can help you out with now is the menu at Tribune. Hey, come on, Maggey. Don't let your spirit fall.
Yeah, I love how she's like, I can only help you with the menu, but yeah, we show you the lunch special.
Oh, yeah. That's from when I was carrying a customer's breakfast over to them.
The ketchup splotch, you mean?
My whole face was orange and red thanks to that stuff. But you spilled the ketchup on your apron, didn't you? You don't see how? A ketchup-covered omelet was flying and hit me, the customer in the face. Oh, talk about tomato red face! I wish I could see it myself. Yeah, I guess it was kind of a sight to behold.
Contradictions.
Maggey, you know how you said to everyone else? Provide testimony that didn't match up with what you remembered? Yep, there were just so many things that I don't see that up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup?
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD mashed as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, it's the MC screwdriver item, right?
It was MC Bomber Maya. That was the name scrawled on the sports paper as well.
They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir.
Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
Ouch, my head! This is getting way too complicated for me.
After the incident, you said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn collapsed, right?
Yes, it was so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the rush hour was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on in Tribulations.
No idea at all. Why, is that important, Mr. Wright?
The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Oh, Didi wasn't at the restaurant because he was told to go call the police.
Exactly, and you, Maggey, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No.
You
don't think that Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke to him earlier.
I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
Maggey looks like she's trying to figure something out.
We better find exactly what happened to the old man on the dad day.
Now, how can we present the CD? Okay, now I think we can actually go to the Criminal Affairs Department and get the thing we need. Okay, no. Yeah, I think we actually have to go to Blue Screens Inc. I don't like doing things out of when I can't knock them out all at once. Blue Screens Inc.
Wow, this place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air.
It's a computer for Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know.
Who are you? Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only.
Yeah, I had to give her a Curl Keebo voice.
This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. What? What secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood.
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. Hey, she's a more realistic robot than Keebo.
My name is Lisa Basil.
Oh, by the way, pardon Glenn Elg's name is the fact that his name is a palindrome. Same with Lisa Basil. Oh, and as for Tigray, fun fact. The main thing with him is the fact that he basically parodies the classic Zodiac clashing between the dragon and the tiger. The dragon being wit and the tiger being brawn. So essentially brains versus brawn. You'll see this come by at the end of the case.
I'm the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's?
DMH, right?
Nice try. It's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD.
All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. Would you mind taking a look at this? I'm sorry, that data is super administrated, desktop access password protected. Super admin restricted desktop access password protected? What? This is madness!
No, Maya, that is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word as well. This is Sparta!
A code word? Sesame! If it's not Sesame, then it must be Maya's main name. That's how it always is.
There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this.
Maybe we should focus on asking about Glen Elk. What do you say?
Absolutely not a robot! Now, anyways, this part can trip a lot of people up. Check the floor.
Wow, look at this mess!
Looks like they're all betting tickets.
What kind of betting tickets?
For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets.
Oh wow, he chose the top one of these!
Looks like they're all losing tickets, though.
These May tickets would get you what? A buck down to the recycling center? You were helpless, Nick.
This would get you a buck down at the recycling center.
Helpless, Nick, you know that.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention, sorry about it.
Oh, look at this, Nick, what a mess.
Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think? Real Wheels kids can work under any condition, you know. Phoenix, are you just trying to defend your own messy office? She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then.
Hey, this calendar!
What about it? If it's another hint that's about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone marked December 3rd in red pen!
December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Oak was murdered. Is there anything else?
Yeah, it says meet with the tiger.
The tiger? He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he?
Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? I guess I should be resting on my laurels, gotta expand my skills and all that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe I should become Old CD's apprentice.
And what about your secret medium training? Now let's talk to Lisa Basil. So, what exactly is the firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry and deliver optimum operating systems and source level components. Hi, you lost me in the corner of analyzing management.
It doesn't matter, they analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact discs, digital optical storage media.
Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music.
It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of time slicing common areas and multi-thread on logical access to shared global varieties. Obviously, programming structure heavily influences response time and performance, so the codependency of global variables and memory overhauls is very vitally important to the excessive expedition.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah!
Your blank smile just says otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glen Elk being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
Yes, by the way, yes, just Keebo's waifu. I can just imagine just Keebo. Keebo! Yes, Samugi. What do you want?
I found you a waifu!
What is a waifu?
It's going to be someone you will marry and love forever, just like how I have Kristoff Gavin as my husbando!
And out of curiosity, Samugi, who would this person be?
It's Lisa Basil from Trials and Tribulations! I found she was a perfect match for you!
What about her makes you think of me?
Well, she comes off as a robot!
You, Samugi, are robophobic. This character in general is robophobic. This is robot facing. And then Keebo, he just says must sue Capcom for defamation of character.
But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh!
How about Mr. Elk's desk? Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
I guess there might be clues here somewhere. Oh, sorry. Can't present. About Mr. Elk.
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh, like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would say he was even a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've got to find out what this trouble was exactly. About Mr. Elk. Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. What would you think that? Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Cyclock.
I guess Mr. Elk is like every other man with his own power sequence.
Okay. I think we can actually move on to... We can go back. Thought we could do that. Okay. Okay. Blue screen ink. I think we can present the CD. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can do the Cyclock at the moment. Okay, there we go.
Looks like Mr. Hot Dog died again.
But the place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef.
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone.
I'm missing when we need to talk to the most.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. Yeah, this is really one of the only real bad parts of the case. Could have sworn that we... Okay, nope.
Ah, that's it! Your attorney's badge!
Actually, it's a fake.
Holy smokes, that's it? Huh? That's the badge your phony had, Mr. Wright?
You got duped by this?
It's completely different color!
And what about the fact that it's made of paper?
He said the badge got tan as well when he was out in Hawaii in business.
I'm beginning to see on my phone who was able to gain her trust.
Holy smokes, that's him!
Huh?
Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright. Just look at that ridiculous suntan.
For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-date dried tomato, so I don't know.
He told me he'd been out on a business trip to Hawaii and that's why he got the tan.
I'm not hearing this!
I know.
Okay.
I'm incarcerated, so I can't use my connection to help you. I can tell you about the info on our ex-concert, the clientele of Tribulations, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggey. I feel much stronger after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings act for years now. It feels like forever since I saw witness that slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel kind of uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggey, if there's something on your mind, you gotta tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Victor touched her ass at least one point. He gave her a good, firm slap on the ass.
Don't you stare down on me! Back in my day, a good ass slap was like a handshake!
Roger, I'll spill it and see what we make of it.
There we go. Now we're back on track. Victor's testimony. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true that there was another customer in the restaurant.
Yeah, we know that, Ray. It was Victor Kudo.
I can't really say. It was the old man. Okay, now I'm calling him a really old middle-aged man. No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
A woman?
Are you sure, Maggey? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And she had a cackling laugh.
Creepy?
Cackling.
Laugh? Why did you get the feeling I came across a woman like that recently? There we go. I knew I was missing something.
I know I used to be on the police force, sir.
Okay, can we actually get the next thing? There we are! There it is!
The main server just went up in smoke! Why the heck is the press conference up yet? The superintendent's here already! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too! I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief, but I'm watching videos online! I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas! It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch.
No! Just when Zoom Young Yai was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend!
Wow, this place is really buzzing!
Something must be going down. Something really big.
Huh? What are you doing here, pal?
Detective Gumshoe!
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay.
Huh?
We got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus! A virus!
A virus?
There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system.
I really need to ask you some questions. We'll ask them next time. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch the episode. You're a great viewer. Come back for the next time. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.